In Hollywood, we often watch love stories unfold on screen. But every once in a while, a real-life romance captures just as much attention, and this one has all the ingredients of a fairy tale. After 5 years together, Stranger Things star Mason Dye has officially married the love of his life, Carmen Joiner, in a breathtaking ceremony that fans are calling one of the most romantic celebrity weddings of the year. The couple exchanged vows in beautiful Cape Cod, surrounded by family, close friends, and the people who have supported them throughout their journey together. But what made this wedding truly unforgettable wasn't the luxury or the stunning location, it was the deeply personal moments they shared. Their wedding took place on a date that already held special meaning. Exactly 5 years earlier, Mason and Carmen had gone on their very first date. What started as a simple evening over espresso martinis and breakfast for dinner quickly turned into something much bigger. According to the couple, they fell in love that very night, never imagining that 5 years later they would be standing together as husband and wife. Instead of choosing a glamorous Hollywood venue, Mason and Carmen decided on a destination wedding in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. For them, it wasn't just about the scenery. It was about creating an experience. Their friends and family live in different parts of the country, so rather than asking everyone to travel for a single day, they wanted to give their loved ones an entire weekend together, a chance to relax, reconnect, and celebrate. The festivities began with an intimate family dinner before welcoming guests to a joyful celebration that lasted throughout the weekend. By the time the wedding day arrived, everyone already felt like one big family. As Carmen prepared to walk down the aisle, she wore a stunning strapless bridal gown that perfectly matched the elegant coastal setting. Seasonal blue hydrangeas decorated the venue, creating a timeless and romantic atmosphere that reflected the beauty of Cape Cod in the summer. But perhaps the most emotional moment happened before the ceremony even began. Rather than saving everything for the public ceremony, Mason and Carmen chose to exchange their personal vows privately. Just the two of them. Away from the guests. Away from the cameras. In a quiet moment, they shared promises that only they would hear. Later, Carmen described it as one of the most meaningful moments of the entire day. Before the excitement and celebration, they simply paused to appreciate everything that had brought them to that moment. When it came time for the official ceremony, they wanted someone who truly knew them to officiate. Instead of hiring a stranger, they asked Carmen's brother-in-law to lead the ceremony. That personal touch made the experience even more emotional, as someone who had witnessed their relationship firsthand spoke about their journey together. The reception that followed was exactly what the couple had dreamed of. Elegant, relaxed, and filled with laughter, guests danced, celebrated, and enjoyed the evening while surrounded by the stunning ocean views of Cape Cod. According to Mason, they didn't want a wedding that felt overly formal. They simply wanted everyone to have fun. Looking around the room, they saw friends from different chapters of their lives all together in one place. Family members, childhood friends, industry colleagues, and people who had supported them from the very beginning. That, they said, was the real reason for choosing a destination wedding. Not luxury, not attention, but togetherness. The couple also worked closely with their wedding planner to transform a few inspiration photos into an unforgettable celebration. Every detail reflected their personalities, from the flowers to the decor, creating a wedding that felt authentic rather than extravagant. For fans of Mason Dye, the wedding marks another exciting chapter in his life. Best known for portraying Jason Carver in the 4th season of Stranger Things, Mason has continued building his acting career while maintaining a relatively private personal life. Now, fans are celebrating not only his professional success but also this major personal milestone. Celebrity weddings often make headlines because of lavish spending or surprise guest appearances. But Mason and Carmen's wedding is being remembered for something much more meaningful. It was built around love, family, friendship, and genuine connection. As the couple begins this new chapter together, they say the weekend exceeded every expectation they had. Looking back, they described it as fun, intimate, emotional, and filled with love. Exactly the way they had always imagined. Their story reminds us that sometimes the most beautiful weddings aren't the biggest ones. They're the ones filled with authentic moments, meaningful traditions, and the people who matter most. From a first date over espresso martinis and breakfast for dinner, to private vows overlooking the coast of Cape Cod, Mason Dye and Carmen Joiner have officially begun the next chapter of their love story. And judging by the smiles on their faces, it's only the beginning of a lifetime of unforgettable memories.